And when I talk with passion. So I want y'all to bear with me. Listen closely.
First and foremost, I didn't grow up on the Biggie. You grew up on Biggie?
I'm gonna be 100, I did.
So, you know, Lil' Kim at me, I didn't want to tell Lil' Kim, no.
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
But I know I didn't know.
DC Young Fly just responded to the details surrounding Rich Homie Quan's passing, and he's not holding back. We're talking about the OD, his girlfriend Amber Williams' alleged involvement, and all the crazy rumors flying around. Plus, we can't ignore how people are already linking Quan's to the YSL-Young Thug case. So what really is the truth? Let's break it down. Rich Homie Quan's official cause of is still pending. The autopsy was performed, but the coroner said that they can't confirm the official cause just yet, so they will be performing more lab tests and tissue analysis. Earlier, it was reported that it was a tragic OD, but now that doctors are taking more time, the internet is not sure. We know Quan struggled with addiction in the past, especially with Molly, and people close to him were worried he might slip back into old habits. Quan himself wasn't shy about admitting his problem. In a 2023 interview, he talked about how addiction was ruining everything in his life.
Ecstasy. When I don't encourage drugs, but
Yeah, no, we're not encouraging.
yeah, we're not encouraging.
Yeah.
But bro, that was the best. This is the best shit ever. Like
Now, whether he relapsed or something more sinister happened, that's where the speculation kicks in. And all these reports are point to a number of people in his circle. There have also been reports that someone from inside his circles was constantly providing him with these substances and keeping his addiction going. Amber Williams, Quan's girlfriend of 15 years, was the one who found him. According to reports, she discovered Quan unresponsive on the couch with foam coming out of his mouth. September 5th, 2024, she immediately called 911. But something about the call that Amber made is raising eyebrows.
911, operator 7214. What is the location of your emergency? All right, you need police, fire, or ambulance?
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool. He's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up. And I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
And he's not breathing, is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's
Yes.
a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's 34.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, you gotta get him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
What's Drake?
He's not here.
Yeah,
Were you able to get him to the floor?
Yes, his heart not beating or anything.
Some are saying Amber seemed too calm during the 911 call, almost detached. People are saying maybe she could have known something. According to the official police report, she woke up at 6:45 a.m. to take the kids to school. She says she saw Quan on the couch, covered him up, and then went back to bed. Then, around 11 a.m., she says she found him. So Quan's fans are asking, why didn't she check if he was alive right away? Now, I'm not saying she's guilty of anything, but we gotta acknowledge that these are some big red flags. Plus, this isn't the first time people have pointed fingers at her. There's been controversy brewing since his with several of Quan's alleged side chicks coming forward claiming the main girl position. Could Amber and Quan's relationship was going through something? Now, here's where it gets even crazier. Word on the street is that Quan was supposed to testify in the YSL-Young Thug RICO case. And if y'all know anything about these high-profile cases, people will do whatever it takes to keep certain names out of the courtroom. Just take a look at what is happening with the Diddy case. Was Quan getting ready to speak out and someone wanted to silence him? I mean, it's not out of the question. I mean, even during one of those court hearings, Lil Woody, a member of the YSL group Point Blank, asked Young Thug if he had a problem with Quan.
Did you tell police that Thug had an issue with Rich Homie Quan? I don't think you did. Oh, if you did, I did not hear you. So
I'm sorry. I said it. Thug was trying to protect Rich Homie. He was calling us saying that, man, hey man, leave Rich Homie alone. Like, yo, he don't tell me what to do.
So that still didn't answer the question. Yes, no, I don't recall. Did Thug have an issue with Rich Homie Quan bringing members of If Gang to his apartment?
Thug, did you have an issue with Rich Homie?
I'm asking you for what you told the police.
People close to Quan say he had been distancing himself from certain circles, but with ties that deep, sometimes you just can't run away. This whole situation has folks wondering if Quan's was really an OD or if someone had him taken down to keep him from spilling secrets. It sounds wild, but with everything going on in the industry, in this case, anything's possible. Also, once we are able to get more reports on his autopsy, we would be able to say what kind of substance and what quantity of substance caused his demise and if it was really laced with something or not. And now that it is all over, DC Young Fly is finally breaking his silence on Quan's sudden passing. DC and Quan go way back, like all the way to 2003. So when he got up to speak at the funeral, it was a personal moment for him. He started by calling out Quan's mom, showing respect and calling her mama, which speaks to just how close these two were. He didn't just talk about Quan as a rapper or an artist, he called him an icon and a legend, reminding everyone that his legacy would live on.
Mama, I call you mama. We been introduced since 2003. Big bro, so, you know, it's real family. Corey, what going on?
But what really hit hard was when DC started talking about faith. He straight up compared Quan's family's grief to the biblical story of Job. You know, the one where God tests a man's faith by taking everything away from him. DC was basically saying that this pain they're feeling is part of a bigger test, one that'll make them stronger if they keep the faith.
Now, there's two ways to ask questions. The first way to ask questions is you're asking because you're trying to learn the knowledge so you can apply it to future understandings. And the second way to ask questions is you're questioning because you want to question the reasoning for what's going on. And the second way of questioning can be disobedience. So we always have to go with the first way of how we ask questions. Not why is this happening? Not why is this happening to me? No, we have to ask God, what is the purpose?
DC also spent time comforting Quan's family, especially his mother. He told them that even though Quan's gone, they have to keep living, keep moving forward. Despite the autopsy report being inconclusive yet, DC wanted to assure the family that everything's gonna be all right. And that brings us back to what he said about everyone being on borrowed time. He wanted them to know that we're all just passing through and it's up to us to make the most of it while we're here. It was a powerful message, no doubt about it.
Everybody go read the book of Job. Just read the book of Job. He took everything from Job. He kept snatching everything from Job. And Job, like every Christian that, you know, everybody like, you know, I put so much good into the world. Why so much bad coming to me? He like, you know what, I ain't really been bad to nobody. I just want to talk to him. I want to ask him why. Why he doing this to me? God looked at him and said, who you talking to? Why not you? This is the time for you to praise my name. This is the time for you to tell the other people through the midst of pain, I'm the one that's giving you the strength, fool. So when people think you crazy, Ma, you ain't crazy. You being obedient. And I'm here to tell the family, big bro, so it's time to be obedient. It's time to take charge.
Not only was DC Young Fly staying away from all the speculation, but Rich Homie Quan's father also made it clear he wasn't about to jump to any conclusions either. He's refused to comment on the cause of until the official medical report is out. And get this, he's even talking about getting a second opinion just to make sure they know exactly what happened to his son. It's clear that Quan's family wants to get all the facts straight before saying anything, especially with all the rumors swirling around.
He chose to do that affected a lot of people, and we could possibly help others. I can't wait to do it, bro.
I understand.
Guess what? Whatever, the autopsy, toxicology report, it doesn't affect the fact of me being a great dad. It doesn't affect the fact of me still keeping his legacy alive.
Yeah. And of course, I don't think it was intentional. I think that's what's going on with a lot of people.
Well, I can't. I'm not at liberty to speak on it.
I understand.
Because I don't know. My son could have died from something else, so that's something I would not speak on.
I got you.
But
but
once the results are available, and I do a second opinion, then I'll speak on it. And I'm not in denial about anything.
That Quan's family wants to get all the facts straight before saying anything, especially with all the rumors swirling around. But even though the family is trying to stay away from speculation, the streets of the internet are running wild. One user said, when they said she put the cover over him and dropped the child off, something registered in my head about her at that moment. Another person said, I do not care if Quan freaked 100 females. My question is, the 911 to me is a female trying to explain her A to Z movements, not saying she did anything. I just know he is unalive, period. Maybe she was in shock or traumatized mentally. He wasn't married. His business is his business. I just think foul play. Praying for his blood family and his children. But what do y'all think about DC's reaction to Quan's? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates.